Hi there, everyone. So I originally recorded completely different audio, but I recently updated my computer, and for some reason it decided to boot out all of my recordings from the previous one, so I'm just going to re-record this again. Anyway, so as you guys know, I update and do shit my community polls a shit ton. Make sure to check those out for, any polls about YouTuber merchandise or YouTuber films and TV. Talking about film and TV, one of the polls was about that. There was 4 categories. One of them was an anime YouTuber made. The other one was Smiley. That one's probably in the lead and it's probably won that poll, but I can't find it anywhere and I do not want to pay $20 to watch it. Another one was Haters Back Off, and the third one, or the fourth one, was Kung Fury, but, I'll have videos talking about those other ones because it's more or less the order of when these were going to go up because I do want to talk about all of them. But today we're going to talk about Haters Back Off, the Miranda Sings Netflix show that came out in 2015, had 2 seasons, and then was canceled in 2017. There were 16 episodes, and I watched 1.5 of them. Now, as I've talked about many other times on this channel with such videos like the Odd Ones Out video that got copyright claimed and yet did really fucking well, and other such like, when you give YouTube, when corporations see YouTubers, they give them shows, but really YouTubers, I feel like, can't really expand outside of themselves on YouTube. It's sort of this weird sort of thing, giving a YouTuber way higher money to do their productions and stuff, it doesn't automatically mean it's better. Usually most of the time people like YouTubers because they're genuine, they're honest, or they're entertaining and all that stuff. Some YouTubers I feel like could legitimately make good stuff, like Monster Lab, which was a meat canning creation, and I really love that one. Other shows like such is, of course, Hell of a Boss and Hazbin Hotel, but that's kind of cheating because they made their own shows and all that stuff. When you give a YouTuber person like a movie or a TV show, half the time, almost all the time, it's just going to be shit because there's not much substance when you decide to expand what could easily be like a 10-minute video into a full season or a full movie. There's usually not a lot of substance in any of them. Like, Airplane Mode was just like if Vine was a movie that was ripping off the original Airplane. You can't even call that like a remake or a parody or stuff. It's just straight up horrid to the degree that I will never talk about it. But Haters Back Off gave me a sort of vibe of the mature version of Fred. You remember Fred TV show? You remember that one? It was the one after the movies and all that stuff. I have watched all 3 of those movies. I grew up on those movies, but I'm never going to talk about them. Y'all know the Fred TV show where it was basically Fred at high school and stuff? This is just the Fred TV show, but Miranda Sings on Netflix. That's it. But at least then, Fred was obviously the annoying person, and he was never like, oh, but I'm such a great person. Or at least I can't remember if he was. He was just supposed to be the butt of the joke. Miranda in the show, I don't know if this was like her input or the writer's input or whatever, and this is once again only from watching the first and half of the second episode of the first season. I could not bear to watch any more of it. She's an extremely unlikable character. And I can't tell if that's just her from her personality because, as you guys may know, she was in Escape of the Night. I went on a whole tangent. If you guys want to watch the Escape of the Night video, it's going to be right here. But yeah, she was really unlikable. The rest of the cast wasn't very likable either. There was the obvious character who is correct, the obvious smart character who constantly keeps on getting put down. There's an uncle character who's played by one of the writers of Camp Lazlo for some reason. You have the blonde lady from The Office, and that's all I can remember. The first episode is literally just like Miranda uploads a YouTube video, gets a bunch of views, she's excited, and I was like, oh, this is relatable. This is like when I uploaded that Oompaville video and it got a lot of views. But then she fucking got the most, you know how they say the term like, oh, you got a big head? Her head is the size of Uranus, the planet, not your butthole, but bigger. I just want to make a Uranus joke because I'm very tired. It's like midnight when I'm recording this shit. Yeah. Show's not good. I don't like it. It's not really funny. If there was one redeeming aspect of it, is there's definitely production value to an extent. Like, it's higher production than Fred and the Smosh movie, but less than anything else I've seen on Netflix. So yeah, if you guys want to watch this and bear through it, I guess you can go watch it. It's still on Netflix and all that stuff. But yeah, that's about it. I will be making videos, obviously, about the other 3 topics, because I find those way more enjoyable. Even Smiley, which is fucking saying something. I do have a lot of stuff planned for December. As you can obviously tell, I'm just trying to get these mini videos out as soon as possible. Anyway, y'all have a good day, good night, good midday, good midnight. I'll be seeing you on the next one, and make sure not to die.